my focus is better choices with snacking. So that's what I want to get back into. And I'm tossing up calorie counting. It's not a method that I like to use, but I know I get results when I do it, when I'm a little bit more conscious of the calories. So I think I need to do something to shift my mindset around what I'm eating. So I think I'm just going to start with tracking and see if that's a method that I like.
Have you had a go at following the meal plans that were in the challenge?
No, I haven't.
So what I'd suggest is, if you can, try and follow those as opposed to calorie counting. Because when we get in that mindset of really having to focus on, counting the calories in everything we eat, it really takes over our mindset. So if you can follow something like the meal plans that I've got in there for you, it's going to give you a lot of good food that's going to really nourish you, give you energy, and focus more on your portion sizes. So again, in that handbook, there's the portion sizes guide where you use your hand as a guide. And it's not it's not so strict and regimented as trying to have to count, all the calories you eat.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like counting or weighing, or I wouldn't go that extreme. Yeah. But I haven't tried the meal plans. Again, there's all sorts of resistance that I have around trying to do that, but maybe they're all just excuses as well. So I need to give something a try. So yeah.
And I think I was saying to someone last week, in terms of, I guess counting the calories, restricting the calories, we will lose weight in the short term. We will, because we've reduced what we're eating. But the thing is that often we're not eating enough. When we're reducing those calories, it'll slow the metabolism down, so that then the longer term effect is it sort of gets you in that yo-yo cycle. Whereas if we can start to shift the mindset to be around, let's just eat well, eat good food, and just eat it in sensible portions, then that's going to serve you better longer term, if that makes sense. So perhaps instead of counting calories, perhaps give those meal plans a try.
Okay, I will. I need to try something.
What meals were you going to use to count the calories? Were you going to follow some kind of diet plan, or how were you going to do it?
No, I was going to stick with what I regularly eat. So, and then just see where the issues are, because
okay, great.
So I wasn't so following a meal plan and diets are a struggle for me, and I don't really like planning ahead. Like, it's really hard for me to plan ahead and get into that mindset. So I was just going to start with what I would normally eat.
Okay, perfect. So do that, but instead of counting the calories, use that portion guide each time you eat. So just the portion guide will tell you, if you're having rice, it's like the handful of rice. If you're having, the meat portion, it's like a palm size full of meat. So instead of counting calories, it doesn't have to be so strict. That's always just a rough guide that you've got on hand. So try and use that instead, and keep eating the way you would normally eat. And potentially even you could jot down what you are eating. And then we could make some tweaks from there if we need to, But that way you're going to be eating in a way that feels good and comfortable to you. And then we can make refinements from there if we need to.
Okay, no, that's cool. I mean, because I'm very much a realist with what we eat, and we do eat takeaway probably 3 times a week, so
that's okay.
And look, you know what, it is okay because it's what we do, but I guess I just need to be mindful of the other days and be more mindful, because I do want to enjoy that, and I'm not going to give it up. Like,
no, exactly right. And we don't
want but I don't want to, because that's not life, and I want to eat with the kids, and we want to enjoy those meals and stuff. So I guess just factoring stuff around that and just being aware of it.
Exactly right. Yeah, that's exactly right. So that then, you can just live and eat and enjoy food without it becoming like a big stress,
and I guess even doing that portion control on those nights as well. Obviously, that's even more important, doing it on the takeaway nights, just watching the portions and things.
Exactly right. Just so that's like your main guide, and it is quite, if you're eating regularly throughout the day and eating in those portions, it's quite a good amount of food throughout the day. If you're having breakfast, morning tea, lunch, afternoon tea, dinner in those portion sizes, you'll find that there's like ample food.
you're not ever getting hungry or famished where you're just going to stuff your face.
Exactly right. That's exactly right. And and then you just enjoy the takeaways, and and you can be mindful of the portions when you're having takeaway, but realistically, if you're mindful of it the rest of the time, then it doesn't matter as much.
Of course.
So I think that'll be just try that approach for this week, and if you want to jot down what you are eating, then we can fine tune any further if you're needing that.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll try that.
That
is so good. And the rice as well. Like, I mean, you mentioned the different types of rice that were better. Did you say basmati was?
Basmati or brown. Basmati or brown have like a low GI, so they'll just release the energy more consistently and slowly. Whereas the white rice, like jasmine rice that we would get, say with Thai or Chinese, generally will have jasmine. It'll just spike the energy levels. The blood sugar levels high quickly, and then we'll have a drop, and then that's when we sort of get hungry quite quickly afterwards. So definitely, when you can, like obviously if you're having takeaway Thai and all that sort of thing, or Chinese, then you just still have the rice that goes with that. But then the rest of the time when you're choosing your rices or whatever, then choose those options. And same with your breads, try and choose multigrain most of the time, and then when you're having takeaway or whatever, then it doesn't matter as much.
No, I'm gonna give that a crack.
Sounds good. Excellent.
Awesome.
Well, have a lovely couple of days until I talk to you again, and I'll see you Wednesday morning.
Perfect.
Excellent. All right, take care.
Have a good week.
You too. See you later. Bye.